welcome and good morning. Hopefully all is well. How's everybody doing this morning? Trying to get this situated. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, can you hear me okay? I'm trying to get this tablet to work properly. I don't know. I'm not used to this, y'all. I'm used to my cell phone. Hold on. Oh, it's good? Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Bluegrasser. Hey, Kiss JG. How you guys doing this morning? We made it to another weekend. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Oh, you can hear me cool? Alright. Alright, that's what's up. Good morning. Having my coffee, my little cigarette. How you guys doing? Yes, happy Thanksgiving. You got any plans? Is anyone cooking? I know myself, I'm not gonna cook this year. Maybe on the weekend. Mm, that's that's a real major achievement. Quitting smoking because I really need to put them shits down. Trust and believe that. I commend you, yo. I don't know how to get the strength within me to let them go, cause I'm afraid that I'm gonna gain weight. Cause yo, I done lost almost 80 pounds within the last year and a half, and and this is just my thinking. I feel like if I stop smoking, I'm gonna gain all that weight back. But that's just the irrational mind creating an excuse to continue to use because nicotine is a drug, in my opinion. You feel me? Shantex, I tried that. It gave me horrible nightmares, and it heightened my depression to the point where I was like, oh no, I can't keep taking this. But it was working. The first 2 weeks, I lost the desire to want to smoke and everything. I shit you not. So yeah, Chantix is a good medication, but you gotta be careful that it don't spark your depression and put you in a messed up mind frame and then nightmare. So good morning and welcome to the stream. We're about to get into the weekend energies. I'm using the Tarot Dreams for this weekend's messages. Or you took half the dose. You see, I never discussed that with my provider. I might reconsider starting that medication again because I have to do something. I can't continue to keep smoking myself to death. You feel me? I see her in December, so I definitely will bring that up and find out if she'll be able to prescribe it to me. I think because once you report that you had an adverse reaction and side effect, they won't prescribe it to you any longer. I don't know. I'll find out because the patches, the lodgings, and all that is not working. And even though I know right from wrong, and I even suffer from heart failure, I still smoke because it's a very addictive, you know, situation going on here, y'all. Let me stop. I smoke because I like it. Point blank, period. Ain't no damn justification. Shit, I eat because I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's just being real. Straight up. I ain't got no excuse. But when the pain start hitting and I be feeling them effects, I be like, oh shit, I gotta put these shits down. In the moment when I'm not feeling well. But as soon as I get my strength back, you thought you never could do it? Wow. I know the beginning was so hard and difficult. Because I've been there in the beginning. The first month is horrible. But if you could get over that hump, I know if I get over that first hump, I definitely won't have an excuse to go back. Oh, I never heard of that. That's interesting. Okay, CBC. I'm gonna have to look into that too. All right, y'all. Let me situate this camera so we can get a clear. Oh, all right. Oh, damn it! I'm a bad camera woman, y'all. I'm gonna hold up the messages as I pull them out. You took NyQuil? Oh, I hate the way NyQuil makes me feel when afterwards. Groggy and drowsy. Like I had just got high or something. Alright, aromatherapy I could work with. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. Alright. You slept through it. Yeah. Sleeping will get you through anything. Straight up. Alright, I got my little piece of sage left. Oh, with the NyQuil. Okay. Did it lessen the cravings as well? With the NyQuil? I'm just worried about the cravings, man, because I gotta fight really hard when I get them cravings. The music I'm playing in the background, it's Kuan Yin, the Divine Feminine. It's a beautiful meditative record that I found, and I always play it because the goddess Kuan Yin, she's the mother of mercy and compassion, and I find that most of the time it's hard for me to give my own self forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Just on a daily basis. But nonetheless, we always have our higher power to get us through whatever storms we may be facing, adversities that we encounter. Let's see what Spirit has to say for the collective. I remove any negative energy and I invite the love and light from the Most High and Divine that resides within me and resides within you. Spirit, I come to you on behalf of the collective's greatest and highest good. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of the collective, so that they may transmute their energies to serve them moving forward throughout their days for their greatest and their highest good of all. Spirit, I thank you in advance for all messages that will be received for this weekend's energies. We're going to pull some wisdom of the oracle. Once the message has been laid out, and with that, let's begin. Still learning how to use this singing bowl. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. And if I'm guided to clarify, if I need more information on certain energies that come up that simply just don't correlate, or I can't understand, I'm going to ask Spirit to help me to understand moving forward. And with that being said, let's see what's going on for today's energies. We got the Six of Swords. In the mental headspace within the collective, mentally, Spirit needs many of us in the collective to understand that it's time to remove ourselves from any murky waters, dark storms that we have placed ourselves in. And we do that by removing ourselves from the problem so we can become the solution with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is mentally placing ourselves in a position where we don't no longer have to feel as if the world is falling down on us. So today is about finding that peace of mind, y'all. Six of Swords. Here we have the Lovers in the upright, following that Six of Swords energy that Spirit is trying to remind us of, that sometimes we can find ourselves in the brunt of a major storm. We could be out there in the ocean, you know what I'm saying, with the waves knocking us to the left and the right. And at the end of the day, the Lovers in the upright is representing within us, within what we desiring, is that we want that harmony. We don't want discord within our connection with our partner, counterpartners, or whatever. We want that peace and tranquility when it comes to having that Lover's energy embodying and soothe us all over. So with that being said, what's the outcome for today's energy in regards towards the Lovers and the Six of Swords? Wow. Oh God. Spirit, what are you trying to do here? Alright. We got the Seven of Swords. Check it out. We got the Seven of Swords that's coming out. The last energy for today. And the Tower. Damn, I need a new setup. I need something to hold these cards, y'all. Because this message is important. Alright, we got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. We got the Seven of Swords being the overall advice from Spirit. Seven of Swords is being mindful and receptive. What are you telling yourself? Are you self-deceiving yourself when it comes to this connection with the Lover's energy? Today is about finding peace of mind, finding that tranquility within your thought process, because there's something a brewing within the collective, and there is something that's going to be revealed in respects towards a connection where you need to find that peace and solace within yourself in order for you to move forward, collective. Because with the Six of Swords and the Lover's energy, this is showing me that a lot of you could be in a volatile situation right now, and particularly when it comes to the deception and deceit. Lies, manipulations could be happening within this connection. But nonetheless, hold on, because the Tower is going to come through, and it's going to wipe out whatever storm you facing right now in respects towards your mental capacity. Overall, the Seven of Swords in the upright, this is the awakening to the enlightenment of the truth in regards towards whatever lover's connection you're in right now. You're going to start to see shit for what it is and not what you want it to be, collective. And that's how it always plays out. Because when spirit wants you to move and wants you to be removed from a certain situation, you will find yourself in the midst of a storm, in the midst of the ocean, trying to find that peace of mind. And today's energy is all about calming those thoughts in regards towards whatever connection you're dealing with right now. Many of y'all know that there's something going on in the back of your mind. Seven of Swords is all up in your grill, in your feels, right? So the universe is going to put you in a position to be enlightened to the truth. And what's underneath the Tower is the Five of Coins. That feeling of that feeling of having that lack mentality within yourself, collective, especially when it comes to this connection that you've been dealing with. Overall, the universe has been showing you the signs and trying to help you to understand that whatever connection you in right now, it's okay. You might have that fear that you're going to be left out in the cold, right? But at the end of the day, it's better to know the truth so you can become enlightened to where you are in your situation with this lover's connection, so you can reconnect with you in spirit with this lover's energy. It's not about another human being. It's about becoming enlightened to who you are and where you want to be. At the end of the day, the Six of Swords is going to help you get there. When you look at this lover's energy, you see two people close together. But there's something in the mix within your mindset, collective, that keeps bringing you back to that old feeling of that poverty conscious mentality. That feeling as if you lack something within yourself. But spirit wants you to know today is a reckoning for many. Because when the truth is going to be revealed with the Tower, you cannot run from the truth, collective. So the Six of Swords, mentally, it's time to find a calmer peace of mind. The lover's energy in your physical position for today is going to show you the way. At the end of the day, you're going to start to realize whether it's your own self-deception within a connection that you know is not serving you for your highest good, because it's stirring up old feelings and old bugaboos that you thought you had dealt with in your past experiences within your past connections. But spirit is showing you the Seven of Swords talks about self-deception as well. What are you telling yourself today, collective, that's putting you back in a position to make you feel unworthy, unloved, on anything when it comes to knowing the truth? The Tower is what's going to set you free. So with that being said, we're going to get some clarifications. Let's go a little bit deeper for today's message and energy, and we're going to move on to tomorrow's energies. But let's get some clarification. I'm going to use the Morgan Greer mini tarot to clarify today's message. So we got some decisions that need to be made today, y'all, within our thoughts. A lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through for the masses. But the Tower is not good and it's not bad. The Tower is necessary, it's needed in order for any change to occur, in order for you to see your true worth and self-value when it comes to this Five of Pentacles, this lack mentality that you have been carrying within a burden that's not even necessary when it comes to this lover's connection that you're dealing with. Because deep down inside, Spirit is showing me that with the Seven of Swords, many of y'all that are connected with this individual, y'all have already analyzed the situation, and it's only a matter of time before the truth is going to be illuminated within you, where you can take a stand for yourself and stand for something and stop falling for anything collective with the Six of Swords. You're going to have to remove yourself from the equation in order for you to get a better peace of mind, all right? So let's get it popping. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here for the collective? What does the collective need to know in regards towards the Lover's energy? Show me more information, please. What can the collective do in order to move forward within this connection? Because spiritual outcome right now, it's a lot of emotions that's in the air in your thought process, and it's keeping you tied and bound to your stinking thinking when it comes to that Five of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords is simply an energy that we can put ourselves in when we refuse to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because self-deception is a motherfucker. And self-deception is the worst drug of them all. Because of denial. Denial is a drug, y'all. We can become addicted to lying to ourselves to the point where we'll hold on to the image and the fantasy that we create in our own minds in regards towards holding on to a connection that we know damn well ain't serving us anymore. But there's something inside of us that we gotta incorporate in order to free ourselves from the poverty consciousness that was instilled in us as a child, growing up in a system that put us in a position to make us feel unworthy, unloved, unwanted by our own selves. Let's get it. The Lovers is being clarified by the Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like I just said. Many of y'all that's in this connection with this Lover's energy, it's keeping y'all up at night in your own head. Y'all worrying. Y'all have these fears, y'all mind. That's why Spirit is showing what you need to do today. Get up out of that water. Find a calmer, peaceful state of mind within yourself when it comes to your thoughts and your perception of where you at in this connection. Nine of Swords. You keeping your own self entrapped in misery and pain and suffering. All on the faith, holding on to a connection that you know damn well there's some deception and shady shit that's been popping off. But you can't prove it quite yet, right? But don't worry, because it always comes out in the rinse. What's done in the dark will be revealed and illuminated within the truth within you. But you got to get to that point where you stop lying to yourself, collective, when it comes to your lover's connections. Alright? Seven of Swords. It's being clarified with the Queen of Rods. The Queen of Rods. It's the Queen of Wands. That's that fire energy. That's the personality and the traits that you gotta embody when it comes to shattering whatever illusions and disillusionments that you have been placed in, all on your own devices with the Nine of Swords that you perpetuate within your own mind's eye. Spirit is trying to tell you something today, collective, whether you're male or female. If you're in a lover's connection right now, know one thing: if you want that peace of mind with this Six of Swords, you know what you got to do, right? Become that Queen of Wands. Grab that wand and you know what? Tell yourself, enough's enough with the bullshit. And get to the bottom of what it is you have to do as the individual to free yourself from the mental entrapments and the spiritual warfare that you have been put in a position to make you feel as if you're not worthy or good enough for anything better, and you're continuing to settle for less. The tower is coming, y'all. And once the tower hits, bam. Come on. Can I get an amen? We got the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords, letting you know whatever connection you're in right now is not serving you for your highest good. So what you got to do, once you are illuminated to the truth, you got to find a calmer peace of mind. Six of Swords is clarifying the tower. You're on the right track, collective. Wherever you at right now within your lover's connection, just know one thing. The truth is going to set you free. And it's going to put you in a position to want to remove yourself from those dark and murky waters, because there's something bigger Spirit has for you. And it's about healing that inner child, healing those inner conscious thoughts that you constantly live in fear with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Being clarified with that inner and outer conflict and conviction that you must compete. That you must compete with the Five of Wands in order to get any attention or affection and love. That's why you all up in your feelings. Your mental thought right now is the Nine of Wands, worry, anxieties, and fears of being left out in the cold when it comes to this lover's connection. But just for today, know that when the tower comes, you're going to have a choice. And a judgment is going to have to be made, collective. That's where the Queen of Wands is coming through. To shatter whatever illusions you have been told or you have been telling yourself. Queen of Wands ain't got no time for none of that foreplay bullshit. At the end of the day, the Queen of Wands is going to get the job done. Because that's what fire signs do. Very passionate. And desire change within themselves. But at the end of the day, the Six of Swords is being clarified with the Five of Swords. So therefore, Spirit is reminding you, you do not have to be the bigger person and continuously always have to be the one in an argument or a connection where you making the other person feel small. This can go vice versa as a collective reading. Six of Swords is being clarified with the Five of Swords. Because once you remove yourself up out of this energy, this inner conflict and battle within yourself to always want to be right, that's when the true work starts to begin with the Six of Swords, by finding a calmer peace of mind within yourself, collective. Five of Wands is being clarified with the Three of Wands. No longer must you need or want or wait for your ships to come in, collective. That's why we got the Queen of Wands here to remind you it's about action today when it comes to holding on to this lover's connection that in your physical position is not serving you guys. Because it's keeping you up at night with the Nine of Wands. Spirit is reminding you, in order for any change to occur when it comes to your grounding and your stability and your mindset and whatever it is, your belief systems with the Five of Pentacles, you must no longer feel as if you need to fight for anyone's time, attention, or affection. And you do that by making a decision to move on, move forward. Grab one of them wands that you have been presented with through the universe, through the illumination of the tower that's going to come and hit. For some out there in the collective, it's about finding who you are once again in order to free yourself and make a decision to move forward and go down a new path and create your own ships to sail your ass on up out of this connection that you know damn well has not served you for far too long. Seven of Swords. What are you telling yourself today, collective? Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is simply coming through to remind you out there in the collective. You know the truth. You told yourself the truth, but yet you still wander and squander in your own self-deceptive thoughts of holding on to the imagery that it'll get better. Your intuition is not lying to you. It's time to change. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is ready to accept whatever comes down the pipeline. In particularly with this Five of Cups, this lost grief, this mentality that we can put ourselves on our own pity pot. Seven of Swords. Are you allowing people to continue to steer you in the wrong direction? Or are you ready to take action, collective, and accept the truth for what it is? You still got them two cups right behind you. And with the Lovers, that's proof and evidence that Spirit has something greater and better for you. Let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Swords. Stability has to be restored. It's about laying a new foundation in regards towards whatever connection you're in right now. And it starts and it ends with you, collective. Free yourself from your own self-deceptive thoughts when it comes to your lover's connections in order to start to rebuild on a solid foundation with the Four of Wands. Six of Swords is being clarified. Did I tell y'all going to have to make a judgment call? It's about making that decision and sticking with it. Spirit ain't coming to play no games. Spirit is coming straight to your neck to remind you that this is your life, collective. What is it that you want to see change within you in that judgment call? Don't pass no judgment upon yourself or those that you're connected with, but make a judgment call to do better once you know better. Five of Swords is being clarified with strength. And you're going to need a whole lot of strength in order to remove yourself from the negative entities that you have created within your own mind's eye. That's why the Six of Swords is showing up just for today's energy to remind you, collective. You might be in a lover's connection where it's creating disharmony and dis-ease because of them Seven of Swords. But strength is a true victor within today's read. Because you got to find the inner strength to remove yourself from anything that is not serving you moving forward, y'all. And you do that by staying tuned and tapped in and telling yourself the truth and nothing but the truth, and stop allowing them Seven of Swords to lie, manipulate, cheat, steal, and deceive you in your own mind's eye, because the High Priestess is coming through to remind you it's all going to begin and end with you. Only you can set yourself free, collective, when it comes to this lover's energy that you're holding on to with manipulation and deceit. No, you're going to have to find the strength within yourself to release and let go of anything that's not serving you moving forward. And you do that by moving yourself to a calmer state of mind. Queen of Wands was clarifying that deception and deceit. It's time to take action, collective. Are you ready? Are you ready to face the consequential actions of your behaviors within your connections, accepting the truth for what it is, knowing that at the end of the day, there's bigger fish to fry when it comes to feeling left out in the cold? You're going to have to make that judgment call to stop competing for someone's affection, time, and attention, and make that judgment call to listen to Spirit once the truth is revealed, and remove yourself no matter who come and who go. Because at the end of the day, it's not about waiting on your ships to come in. It's about seeing things for what it is, right? Having that illumination all through your body so you can make the judgment to continue to move forward no matter who is coming in your life or leaving. Three of Wands is about action with the Queen of Wands. Taking action to understand that we're going to have to go through certain things in life in order to grow. It's called growing pains. But we don't have to perpetually put ourselves in positions with the Nine of Swords to stay in that pain. Let go and let God and start to rebuild on a new foundation. All right, y'all? Let's get a wisdom of the oracle to close today's energy reading out with love and light. And then we'll go on to tomorrow's message. All right. What is the collective not seeing? That's what I want to know, Spirit. What are they not seeing that's keeping them held and tied and bound within their own thoughts? You're not seeing the peace that can come your way. What do you choose today, collective? Do you choose peace or do you choose the misery? The misery of the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Do you choose all this misery or do you choose peace? The choice is yours, collective. What are you not seeing? You're not seeing that peace comes once we look ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves that no longer do we have to fight and squander. It's about making judgments and truths within ourselves to let go, release anything that's not serving us, taking action with the Queen of Wands in order to stay in a peaceful state of mind, which Spirit has already tried to show you with the Six of Swords, that peace can be yours, but it's up to you, collective, in order to want it. The action that you need to take. Dig deep within your own treasure, within your own island, within your own mind. Treasure Island is the wisdom of the oracle that talks about what are you not seeing within yourself that you lack the ability to release and let go of what no longer is serving you just for today. You're always going to have that poverty consciousness, or you're going to seek the peace and serenity that Spirit is trying to bless you with so you can lay a new foundation with the Three of Wands, taking action to move on, and laying a new foundation with the Four of Wands so you can get what you know you truly desire. Be ready, because it's coming. Poise is the energy oracle just for today that correlates with peace of mind and also being poised enough to know who you truly are intrinsically within your own spirit, so you no longer have to battle any outside influences in order to be accepted and not neglected. Five of Pentacles. What are you doing to neglect yourself where you're feeling as if you're going to be left out or left behind and things of that nature, when at the end of the day, it's going to begin and it's going to end with you, collective. Fork in the road. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. The fork is in the road with the Five of Wands. The fork is in the road with the Five of Swords. Just for today. Which path? And you have the Five of Cups. 5, 5, 5. Look it up. 555 represents major changes about to come your way, collective. The fork in the road is representing what? Judgment. Are you prepared to lay to rest what you had in plan, what you had in mind, and allow Spirit to redirect your path to put you in position to be blessed and to be poised and ready to confront whatever negative energies with that fork in the road by shattering the illusions? Just for today, y'all. I close today's energies out. Woo! Damn, that was a long reading, Spirit. What's up? With love and light, truth, clarity, wisdom, and understanding. Are you ready to let go, Maria? Absolutely. Is it going to hurt, Maria? Absolutely. Are you willing to tell yourself the truth in order to choose peace over misery on any given Sunday, Maria? Absolutely. With that being said, peace, love, and walk in grace for this reading. All right. Let's keep it moving for tomorrow's energies and see what messages come out for Sunday. Because today is like that reckoning ball, y'all. I already feel it. Some shit about to go down. Down in history. But you know what? You're going to have strength on your side, collective. So don't fear. Don't fear the change. You got triple fives just for today. It's about major changes that begins and it's going to end with you. Five of wands, 5 of swords, 5 of cups. But you have the ability to retract, reassess, position yourself in a place where you've never been before. Be poised, be ready, be understanding and know that yes, it's hard to let go, but once you let go, you're going to see the free fall take place. And that's when peace and serenity will begin to come your way, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, man. I needed that, y'all. Yes, I did. All right. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to use Kuan Yin. We're going to use her oracle for Sunday's read. The Kuan Yin oracle on deck. All right, where's my... okay, I got my other deck. And we're going to keep it moving. We're going to the Rider-Waite. We're going to the big boss. The big boss deck. The original Rider-Waite Tarot. The Radiant Edition. Alright, y'all. And if we clarify, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify Sunday's messages. Excuse me, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Ooh-wee. That was an intense energy read for today, y'all. I don't know who's out there in the collective that's facing adversity within their lover's connection, but just know one thing. At the end of the day, if judgment is not made on your behalf through your spiritual intent to set your intentions and lay the record straight, that tower is going to wipe out anything that you value and possess so you can be able to reassess moving forward. With that being said, we going on intermission. I need to shuffle these decks for tomorrow's message. And I need to smoke. Cause yo, I'm feeling the message for today. And it hit me really hard. I choose peace over misery, Spirit. Am I poised enough to be vigilant, to be ready, to accept things for what they are and not what I want them to be? Come on, collective. Sit yourself down and start questioning your motives, your actions, and your intention as to where you want to be when it comes to connecting with another human being. Because if you can't connect with yourself and source energy first and foremost, what makes you think that having a connection with another human being is going to save you from your own self-deceptive thoughts? I'm just saying, you know? Real talk. Let's get it popping, y'all. With the Kuan Yin Oracle, Beautiful, beautiful deck. This is the deck. Beautiful imagery. That's the back of the cards. And this is the different messages. Feel me? Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing this morning? I just wrapped up today's message. So feel free to rewind at least, like 10, 15 minutes, because today's message was intense. It was really, really intense. I'm about to hit tomorrow's message right now. We're about to get into tomorrow's message. That's good. Everything is cool on your front. Boogie Down Bronx represent. Absolutely. Yo, the message was so intense. I'm like, yo, y'all, I need an intermission. I need to take a cigarette break, y'all. For real. Woo. And I apply the messages that Spirit relays to y'all guys in the collective, to myself too. I ain't exempt. I'm not far removed. Matter of fact, I'm on the circle with y'all. You feel me? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bluegrass. Okay, yes. Telling y'all, something gonna go down this weekend. And it always transpires within the holiday season. That's when emotions are heightened. And change is inevitable. We can't avoid the change that Spirit is trying to put us in position to be ready to accept. We just have to choose which path we want to go down. You can stay in self-denial, self-deception thoughts. You can stay in a position where you know someone is continuously lying to you and taking you out of your own mind frame of peace and happiness and harmony. Or you could become that Queen of Wands and just tell yourself, you know what? Enough of this bullshit. I know I feel as if I'm not worthy in certain areas, but I'm going to work on me and kick that other person to the side and allow Spirit to start to do the impossible that you believe can't take place, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm living proof it can be done. But you gotta be willing, ready, and able to accept that major change. Moving on to Sunday's messages. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you guys doing today? Happy Saturday, y'all. All right, let's get it popping. My sage burned out. Okay. King of Cups. Sunday's message. Mentally, the King of Cups. Emotional. Very supportive type of energy to have near you or in you. King of Cups. Loving and caring. Secure within himself. So is it possible that many of y'all are going to have a breakthrough for today's message? and start telling yourselves you are worthy. You are that husband material. You are that wife material. Emotionally putting yourself in a position where you are not going to allow anyone or anybody or anything to bring you down. King of Cups. Taking authority over your own empires. The action needed. Defend yourself. Surrender to what was. Protect your peace at all costs necessary. You do that by taking action and understanding that, yeah, even though you've acquired for tomorrow's energy, King of Cups, you've acquired enlightenment and truths that have been revealed, and it's about making judgments with that fork in the road. The King of Cups is coming through to remind you that action-wise, you have to protect yourself. Because we got vampires out here in the universe, y'all. There you go. 9 of Wands. You go from the 7 to the 9. Because at the end of the day, the discord that you experience within your connection is going to lead you to always be on guard. 9 of Wands is about having gone through the breakthroughs and the battles and the warfare. But spiritually, it's about standing up for yourself and standing in your truth. And not allowing anyone to take away what you worked hard to achieve and regain within your own interpersonal relationship between you and spirit above. You do that by being tuned and tapped in, highly intuitive with the moon energy and the King of Cups. This is Piscean energy. So many of y'all could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, emotionally in a position where your emotions are being heightened at this time to put you in position to start to confront that shadow with the 7 of Wands, to surrender to what is. Once you surrender, you'll always be on point. And you do that by loving yourself and knowing that with the moon energy, we all got good and darkness in us. But the question is, which path are we going to continue to feed? Nostalgic memories might pop up and reoccur for tomorrow's reading, for tomorrow's energies. 6 of Cups. What are you going to choose to move forward with the 7 of Cups next time around? Are you going to continue to stay stuck and stagnated and always have to feel like you got to protect your peace and your heart from others that are only coming? Are you going to look at yourself in the mirror with the moon energy and be like, you know what? Yeah, it's okay to go back in the past and reminisce on the good old days, but don't get stuck there, because it's about growth and moving on. And tomorrow's message for many in the collective is about reestablishing who you are, not what others say you are. So the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we got the Fool. The Fool is all about what? Does anybody have an idea of what being the Fool is? Now, you can take this in a negative and tell yourself, nah, I ain't no fool. But the Fool is not about that. It's about reverting back into the childlike innocence. 6 of Cups. You like to go back in your past and reminisce on those nostalgic feelings and emotions that you once possessed. Spirit needs you to go within with the moon energy for tomorrow. Because after today's fiasco that's about to take place for those in the collective, it's about change, major change and shifts, and no longer carrying the burdens. Surrender, let go, have faith in God, in spirit, in your higher power, to know that you have that wrecking ball, and it's time to make boss moves by taking that leap of faith with the Fool energy. Because once you do, and you don't have any more fear or reluctancy in letting go, that's when the universe and spirit is going to bless you with a golden new opportunity within you, collective. All right? ahead and clarify that moon energy. What does the collective need to know about the moon energy for tomorrow? Things that are hidden in the dark are not going to be overshadowed and casted any longer. Illumination is coming. Some of you may revert back into your old ways of being and wanting to go back into your past history of having emotional connections where you felt true joy and bliss, but Spirit is reminding you, you always got the option to choose wisely next time around. You don't have to stay stuck and stagnated where you're no longer being served and love is no longer being served at that table, y'all. It's time to get to work. Three of Pentacles. It's time to collaborate between you and Spirit. No one else in the equation. Your mind, body, and spirit is about finding that stability within yourself with the Three of Pentacles, to invest in yourself enough to tell yourself the truth and start facing that shadow self that you have reluctantly chose not to address within Spirit. Seven of Wands. Being clarified with the Two of Swords. It's time to take the blindfolds off, collective, and protect your peace of mind first and foremost, especially when Spirit is showing you you are that King of Cups, emotionally, overly sensuous, and at the end of the day, your emotions can put you in a position to make you feel stuck. But the Nine of Wands is coming up again. We got the Nine of Wands twice for you guys for tomorrow's read. See what I'm saying? King of Cups. Once the Tower hits today, you're going to start to see your true self-worth and value. And it's about change. It's about standing for something and not falling for the old okie doke bullshit anymore. You feel me? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is being clarified with the Tower again. I'm going to reiterate, the energies is overlapping and overcrossing. The Tower is coming to remind you once again to stand in your truth. Protect your peace at all costs. Know who you are. Yeah, you had to go to war. But the truth is what's setting you free, collective. As far as that Six of Cups, you're in internal conflict on holding on to what's not serving you any longer. Why? Because you had to fight and struggle. Seven of Wands to protect yourself. And your thoughts are continuously bringing you back to the good old days. But Spirit is reminding you with the Seven of Wands. It's reminding you, make a decision. Take the in the past. You got options today, collective. You got options to lay new foundations with new people, with new love interests, all right? Four of Wands, again, stability is popping up. But as far as the Fool energy is concerned, the only way to take that leap of faith is to be true to thy own self with the King of Swords, all right? The King of Swords is very productive in getting his message across. And right now, Spirit is trying to get the message across to you guys in a lover's connection that this weekend it's going to be major change and shifts. And particularly when it comes to the new opportunities that's going to be presented to you. Many of you are still going to lack the wisdom and the discernment and understanding to want to take that opportunity, because many of you are going to be afraid to confront that shadow self, that poverty consciousness thinking that has put you in a position to make you feel as if you're not worthy. But Spirit wants you to know at the end of the day that Five of Pentacles can be eradicated with the Six of Pentacles. Balance and restoration has to occur. Equal give and exchange. And it starts and it ends with you, collective. Alright? There go the High Priestess again. You guys know what you gotta do. It's all a matter of taking action and doing it now. Alright? I close your reading out for tomorrow, Sunday's message with love and light, truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. And we're going to get Kuan Yin to close us out for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get it, y'all. Okay. This is the final message for tomorrow's energy read. Orchid, Priestess of Destiny. Let's find out what Kuan Yin wants you guys to know. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, path, and soul passion. You are called to rise again and again, to live up in excuse me. Oh, that sage is choking me, y'all. Here we go. You are called to rise up again and again, to live up to your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest your truest soul passion. Collective, you may have felt different to those around you at different times in your life. This is meant to be, beloved one. You cannot be a pioneer of different consciousness on this planet if you feel completely comfortable in the consciousness that already exists around you. Do you know that it is what is chosen on purpose so you could be on purpose? Your soul chose to be of service by not fitting in, so that it will remember through things not feeling right that it is meant to help correct and heal the consciousness on our planet, starting with the self. Once the self was able to correct and align consciousness within, so that is matched the love and peace that existed deep in the heart, it would be easier to help others do the same, even if just by inspiration. As I said, thank you, Kuan Yin. I'm going to reiterate, change is coming, and that change begins with you, y'all. This is where the Orchid Priestess of Destiny, beloved Kuan Yin, in her devotion to your highest spiritual attainment, calls you forward now. Yes, beloved, your divine destiny is calling you. That means it is time to unplug from the mass consciousness at a deeper level than ever before. To really let go of the beliefs and thoughts, forms that do not serve your highest destiny. Five of Pentacles, y'all. That do not serve your highest destiny. No matter how unchallengeable they may seem to be, at first. It is time to revise anything inside you that will hold you back from owning your spiritual power and moving ahead in your divine destiny. It is your own destiny that calls you forward to do this, beloved. Do not fear. It is just you waiting to meet you in all your spiritual beauty and strength. Embrace the changes, and soon you will enjoy this spiritual reunion at a higher turn of the spiral of your own passionate life of a spiritual purpose. The flute and the block. Prayer to the Orchid Priestess of Destiny. My destiny is in my own heart. and you guide me deeper within myself, beloved Orchid Priestess, so I cannot miss out on anything that is divinely ordained for me. It will always find me at peace in my heart. I now receive that which is guiding me in unconditional love to the fullness and the expression of my own divine being. Money, pardon me, hum. Money, pardon me, hum. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Kuan Yin. And those was your messages for Sunday. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, love, and walk in grace, y'all. Later.